I've been trained as a nurse practitioner and worked as a nurse practitioner for over 4 years now. And I'm also a health coach, been a health coach for a year, and been a hang glider pilot for 10 years. So I've been dealing with chronic Lyme's disease in the past year. You know, I've done a lot of stuff, and I'm realizing that when I give my body the right conditions, it's able to heal faster. And for me, the right conditions, you know, I've done a lot of testing, and yes, I take a lot of supplements because those are my treatments for Lyme and for my belly and all that. But what I'm realizing is the most important tools for me to heal are my non-negotiables, you know, in my self-care. It's my sleep. It's the way I eat, the mindfulness. It's how I'm generating useful, purposeful thoughts. It's how I'm generating energy in my body. And I remember that you were telling me, you know, oh, this is great, you know, that you're going to all the experts and you're taking in a lot of stuff, but your body inside of you has this wisdom that it wants to heal. And I truly do believe that now. I'm kind of at the point where, yeah, the SIBO diet, yeah, I'm at the point where, you know, whatever I eat, I bloat. And I know that Lyme is contributing to that. So, but I'm at the point of just trying different foods and just see what my body says. And not being so rigid about, okay, I look in the list and I've done my testing, but I'm intolerant to these foods, so I need to exclude this and that. I'm like, okay, so what? Now I'm just sick and tired of restricting because of all these things. So I just want to see what my body says about these things and trust that it's going to tell me clearly if it doesn't like something. It was really to regain my health and energy so that I can just confidently go in the world and realize my dreams and purpose. I mean, it's always a work in progress, but it was enough for me to make this leap right now, confidently.
Beautiful. Excellent. Thank you. So by the end of the 90-day program, I was able to
quit my job. That's like huge. And the program has really helped me to reconnect with this self-confidence, this trust that I'm able to figure things out, that I'm able to do this. I'm able to create the conditions for inevitable success in my life. And even though I've never been an entrepreneur in my life, I mean, I'm coming on the 1 year of starting my business, you know, and it's working, and I've recently broke even, right? So it's like, it's working. So I need to trust that. And somewhere in the last 4 years, when I trained to be a nurse practitioner, I had lost that. And now I'm touching it again, but with more wisdom, with more knowledge, with more education, and with more boldness. And so it's just, right now, the impact is just kind of re-gauging the balance of these things in my life so that it feels enjoyable and not like I'm hustling, right?
Love it. Love it. And has anyone else noticed anything? Have they said anything, or do you feel a difference with other people at all?
Yeah, my partner, Christian, has definitely noticed that my mood is better, that I even though I work a lot, that I do seem happier in this kind of work. So what I really, really appreciated about being coached by you is sometimes in my own brain, I have a tendency for things to go a little bit like this. You know, there's a lot of ideas, and then you would come in and help me focus. And it's almost like your way of questioning me would drag out the intuition from me. I would bring an answer that I just sometimes didn't even know I had within me. And then you'd build on that and push me forward and push. Actually, you didn't have to really push me forward or pull. It's just like, it was just creating this momentum. And all of a sudden, instead of things going like this, they were like, oh, boom, 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 boom. Oh, great. And I have so much clarity. And, I always refer back to the analogy of launching my hang glider. Even though you might have never launched a hang glider, it's just like all of a sudden, all this prep work became really structured, became really precise on purpose with, the right amount of energy dedicated to each task or each kind of step to get on this, on the launch pad, and then boom, launch. You're tracking right there with me all the time. And I know I've got a mind that sometimes has a tendency to ramble. And you were able to refocus, to bring me back into focus and track with me and bring me what I needed at that moment. Even if the agenda was different, it was what I needed at that moment. And then you just kind of, boom, dove right in with me. That was awesome. So the experience was very, very positive for my health, for my energy, for my focus, for just creating that momentum and reconnecting with my inner wisdom. And I was most surprised that this experience was challenging for me, because I really look up to you as a coach. And for a part of our work together, I've been wanting to be like you because you were so good for me. And that had me realize that I was stepping out of myself. And even when I've been coaching my clients trying to do that, it was not working. So I had to come back to being me in order to just be me, because that owning my gifts and talents and way of working. So I was really surprised by that.
Awesome.
But coaching is very powerful. It is so, so powerful. I was always surprised when you said, okay, well, feel free to share with me during the week, when you're doing these things, we'd set action steps, and then you're like, send me a picture of you actually taking care of yourself. And I was like, wow, okay, she really cares about me. It's not just like, we coach once a week and then, we do this. No, it was just a continual energetic presence, even though we were not talking, most days of the week. So that was really different. Coaching is something that you need to be committed to be committed to yourself, to your health, to your goals. And you have to have a clear why of why you want to do these things and be ready for it. And then once you put your foot into it, you won't know where the adventure leads you, and the how doesn't matter. Just trust that this is what you want, have the outcome, and launch and just go for it, right? Take that brave, courageous step, and you won't be disappointed, especially when it's things that you've been struggling with for so long, that you've been trying to work out for yourself. We all have blind spots. We all, we can read something in the newspaper or whatever, and then we apply it for a week because we're like, oh, and then we kind of forget about it. Mm-hmm. But having somebody hold us to that best version of ourselves and seeing our blind spots, it allows the new habits to get installed permanently. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Right? So I want to thank you so much, Crystal, for having believed in me so much throughout the program. And I know that, I've been tapping into several different resources to bring myself here, but you've played a key part in me launching into this new life right now. So I want to thank you so much.